My dear child, before we begin, I need you to do something for me. This is not just another message, it's a message that holds the power to change your heart, to heal your soul, and to renew your spirit. So, I ask you stay with me until the very end of this message. Listen carefully. Don't skip over a single word because every sentence, every thought is meant for you. I promise you, if you take this message to heart, it will transform how you see yourself and your place in this world. I'm speaking directly to you, so stay with me. If you need God's blessings, then type "Yes, I need" in the comments. The very first thing I want you to know is this: you are my child. Let that sink in for a moment. I'm not talking about just any relationship. I'm talking about the deepest, most unconditional relationship that exists. From the moment I created you, I claimed you as my own. You belong to me. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. And you are not insignificant. You are mine. I chose you, I formed you, and I breathed life into you. Before you were even born, I knew everything about you. I knew the number of hairs on your head, the dreams you would have, the challenges you would face, and the moments you would cry out in pain. And through it all, I have been with you, loving you, watching over you, and guiding you even when you couldn't see it. So hear me clearly, my beloved child, you belong to me. And because you belong to me, nothing in this world can take you away from my love. No matter how far you may feel from me, no matter how lost you think you are still my child, and I will never stop loving you. Now, listen closely because this is so important. I forgive you. Yes, you heard me. I forgive you. I know that you've made mistakes. I know there have been moments when you feel like you've fallen short, like you've let yourself down, and maybe even let others down. There have been times when guilt and shame have weighed so heavily on your heart that you've wondered if you could ever be forgiven. But my child, let me tell you something. I see you. I see every part of you, the good, the bad, the broken, and the beautiful. And despite everything, I forgive you. In fact, I have already forgiven you. Long before you asked for it, long before you even realized you needed it, I had already extended my forgiveness to you. That's how deep my love for you runs. I don't hold grudges. I don't keep a record of your wrongs. I don't hold your past against you. When I forgive completely. There's no partial forgiveness with me, it's all or nothing. And my choice is always to forgive all. So let go of that guilt, my child. Let go of the shame that has been weighing you down. You don't need to carry it anymore. You are forgiven. You are free. I have wiped the slate clean, and I want you to walk forward in that freedom, knowing that you are loved and forgiven. I love you. And I don't just say that lightly. My love for you is deeper than the ocean, wider than the skies, and stronger than anything you could ever imagine. It is not a love that is conditional. It's not based on your performance, your achievements, or your behavior. It's a love that is rooted in who I am, not in what you do. You may ask, but how can you love me after everything I've done? My child, my love for you has never been based on what you do. It is based on who you are. And you are my child. Nothing can change that. Not your mistakes, not your failures, not even the times you've turned away from me. My love for you is unwavering, unshakable, and eternal. Even when you feel unworthy of love, I love you. Even when you doubt yourself, I believe in you. Even when you feel like the world has turned its back on you, I am standing by your side, loving you fiercely. My love does not waver with your circumstances. It remains constant through every storm, every trial, every heartache. My dear child, I need you to listen very carefully to this next part. You are not a bad person. You may feel like you've done things that make you unworthy. You may feel like you've made choices that define you in a negative way. But hear me loud and clear, you are not defined by your mistakes. You are not the sum total of your failures. You are my child, and that is where your identity lies. You are not bad, you are beloved. You are not broken beyond repair, you are being made whole. You are not a failure, you are a work in progress, and I am still working in you. The world may try to label you. People may try to judge you. But none of that matters, because I see the real you, the you that is full of potential, full of goodness, full of light. I see the you that I created in my image, and I declare that you are good. So stop calling yourself names. Stop believing the lies that say you are unworthy, unlovable, or bad. Those lies have no power over you. The only truth that matters is this: you are my child, and you are good. I created you with purpose, with love, and with infinite value. Nothing can change that. If you want God's grace always upon you, then please consider to support our ministry by clicking thanks button. My child, I need you to know something else. I care about you. Every detail of your life matters to me. I know sometimes you feel like you're going through life alone, like no one really understands what you're going through. But I want you to know that I see you. I see every tear you cry, every struggle you face, every worry that keeps you up at night. And I care. I care deeply. I care about your joys and your sorrows. I care about your hopes and your fears. I care about the things that weigh heavy on your heart, the burdens you carry, the questions you have. There is nothing in your life that is too small or too big for me to care about. I am not a distant God who is unconcerned with the details of your life. I am intimately involved in every part of your journey, and I care about you more than you can imagine. So when you feel like no one cares, when you feel like you're all alone in this world, remember this: I am with you, and I care about you deeply. You are never alone. I am always by your side, carrying you when you can't carry yourself, lifting you up when you feel like you can't go on. I know you've struggled with feelings of unworthiness. You've questioned whether you deserve love, whether you deserve forgiveness. But my child, let me tell you something: you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of forgiveness. You are worthy of every good thing that comes your way. Your worth is not determined by what the world says about you. It is not determined by your past mistakes or your current struggles. Your worth is determined by me, and I say that you are infinitely valuable. I sent my only son for you. That's how much you're worth to me. I gave everything for you because I love you and I believe in you. So never doubt your worth. Never let anyone or anything make you feel like you are less than the amazing, precious child that you are. I want you to hear this loud and clear: you are never too far gone. You may feel like you've strayed too far from me, like you've made too many mistakes to ever come back. But that is simply not true. No matter how far you've wandered, you are never too far from my love, my forgiveness, or my grace. There is nothing you could ever do that would make me stop loving you. Nothing. My love for you is not based on your performance or your perfection. It's based on my unchanging character, and my character is love. So if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling like you've gone too far, know this: I am right here, waiting for you with open arms. All you have to do is turn around, and you will find me ready to welcome you back, my beloved child. I need you to know that I am with you always. In your brightest moments and in your darkest hours, I am right there with you. You are never alone, not for a single second. When you're hurting, I'm there. When you're joyful, I'm there. When you're confused, when you're scared, when you're excited. I'm always with you. There is no place you can go where my presence won't follow. I am with you in the good times and the bad, and I will never leave you. So when life feels overwhelming, when the world feels like it's crashing down around you, remember this. I am right there with you, holding you, loving you, and guiding you. My beloved child, I have said so much, but I need you to hear this once more. I love you. I forgive you. I care about you. You are not a bad person. You are my child, and nothing will ever change that. No mistake you've made, no path you've wandered, no struggle you faced will ever separate you from my love. Stay with me, my child. Stay close to me. Let me heal the wounds in your heart. Let me lift the burdens from your soul, and let me fill your life with the peace and joy that only I can give. You are my precious child, and I love you more than words can ever express. So, as you finish this message, take these words to heart. You are loved. You are forgiven. You are cared for. And you are good. Share this video with up to 5 people if you need God's presence. Amen.